lot of stuff.
All right, so I'll start again. So I was thinking this would be the area for the sponsored tables, maybe 3 or 4 sponsored tables with 2 chairs each over here.
Okay.
For the sponsors, and then over on this side, I was thinking we'd have registration either over here or in the center.
Okay.
Registration for anyone who wants to sign up. If we got posters, that's where we hand out posters,
got it.
wristbands,
Okay.
somehow to verify that people have signed.
Right.
And then that's like the entry process. And
I'll shoot some more of this later whenever I'm
just
wandering around.
the atrium in
Right.
Front of the entrance of the arcade.
Okay.
Go on inside.
Yeah, cool. Yay. What? Josh hasn't seen any of this, so it's going to kind of blow his mind, I think.
Yeah, we got over 100 pins, over 60 old and new video arcade games, some ticket games as well.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Talking about right.
So we just opened a full restaurant, so this is our seating area right now. And,
right.
And a lot of where a lot of the people dine. That's what this line is. Like no food beyond that line.
Okay.
So that'll be good for us if the people are hungry. Maybe not so good for us if everybody's going to be looking for a place to sit. We may expand this line a little bit for the event if there's a little overflow.
Okay.
Here's the gold room.
This is the gold room.
And I envision the event if even half of the people who say they're coming are actually come, there's going to be overflow into this area.
Right.
What I had envisioned was taking one of these tall tables and putting it all the way against the wall over there, and that'll be like the referee, like if someone's speaking or someone's presenting, they'll be doing it at that table or in front of that table. Maybe we could even put both of those over against the wall.
Okay.
We're gonna pull out all the unnecessary stuff out of here.
Right. I'm gonna bring a PA system too.
Okay, excellent. So I mean, people sitting over there, sitting tall so everyone can see them. We got about 24 chairs over here, and we can set those up for the spectators.
Okay.
If people want to sit. Like I said, there will probably be overflow. I'm not sure. Things that have yet to be decided are if we're going to take down some of these tables or just move them out of the way in preparation for the crowds.
Okay.
Or whether we want to leave them as they are, and people who are associated with the event. Normally they're reserved for people who are eating, but for the event we can bypass that if people just want to sit down and have a rest.
All right, sounds good.
Another question is this divider. So one thing that has yet to be decided is how we're sort of going to isolate the event from people who have paid from people who haven't paid.
Right.
It won't be that big of a deal if the tournament goes well and if everybody gets a poster. Then it's like they're getting their sort of money's worth.
Right.
But the cafe is going to need to be open to everyone, so people are going to be coming by and sort of witnessing the event, even if they haven't paid. So one option for that is taking this wall and moving it closer to the cafe, sort of dividing the cafe area from the event area.
I know we haven't talked about this, but I mean, I think it'd be cool if the people that are in the arcade can watch people that are playing the competition. So it's like they can come up and they go, hey, how do I get involved in that? It's like, hey, pay $10.
Sure.
And then you can do it.
Yeah, I think that will provide a lot of value for the tournament. We probably put the 3 tournament games over there instead of what's over there right now.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good spot for that.
Yeah, that'd be good because we have people that are, announcing. The way Josh envisions it working is he wants to do like 3 10-minute rounds, so like 1 on each machine. So you like play, and then you get a score, and you play, and you get a score. So it's like then you total it all up. So I imagine there'd be a lot of activity.
Okay.
A large number of people want to actually participate in that.
All right, good deal. So yeah, that's the main issues are like having enough space for everyone, which I think it's going to be cramped. Like even if the one of these tables is still there, you can fit a lot of people sort of in this area. This will all be seating and
You want to shoot video
on the edges.
Okay.
Which you could fit a lot of people in there for the ceremony. And again, I think the main attraction of the arcade is the games. So
absolutely.
A lot of people are going to be out there. Probably people who have paid will stop by and see what's going on. Maybe stop by for the autographs, but spend a lot of time out in the arcade. So,
I totally agree.
So I think. You think it's big enough, like what we do out here?
I think, when I used to be in a band, the thing that people would always talk about is you want to book a place that's smaller than you need, but not horrendously smaller.
Yeah.
Because you never want it to feel like the place is vacant.
Yeah.
It's empty. So if there's enough people to fill up this area and it actually feels really crowded, it's going to be a really exciting event. We're going to get Walter's going to get to work the crowd. It's going to be wonderful.
Okay, that sounds good.
And then of course, if, they can't hear or whatever, that's kind of even better in its own way. It's like going, oh man, this really cool thing is happening. So I'm glad that this isn't like enormous, and I'm also glad that it doesn't have a wall on it necessarily.
Okay.
We're not like locked into this room is only this big.
Right.
It gives us some flexibility.
Yeah, I think we have like these red cordons.
Oh, okay.
Those I think can sort of form a barrier. Like unless you pay, you're sort of outside the loop, and otherwise you can get in. But it really doesn't exclude you.
Right. I mean
really.
that's part of it. Is that whole exclusivity doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know we don't really bring in. We're not going to bring in anything outside. We're going to have people selling food. They're going to buy food.
Great.
Yeah, I can't really think of any other massive questions to ask. Just bathrooms, people can roam the arcade, and everything else seems like it's pretty much in order.
Okay.
How can we get more of an 80s feel? Is there anything we can do, like bring in some music, or you tell
all the
me
organizers dress in costume.
Yeah, there's some of that. Is there? Can we bring in a soundtrack or anything like that? Is anybody that works here interested in getting into the whole 80s feel?
We have so tonight is actually Time Warp Wednesday. It's like a weekly event where we marked out a few games to like 80s prices, and pretty soon we're gonna put on some music from another era. So we've got a Pandora like license system.
Okay.
Comes out here, so we can definitely have like I think there's even like an 8-bit Pandora station, so it's like techno remixes of like
anything we can do like that
games.
Would be awesome.
Yeah, we can definitely have music going on during the tournament. Anytime that people aren't talking, we can have music all throughout the arcade.
Okay, that sounds
basically anything available on Pandora. So I think that'll do a lot for it. What else is 80s? I'm not really sure. The idea is to make this cafe a little more 80s. Like we're looking into like putting in some booths and checkerboard and bringing in some more neon.
Oh, nice.
Putting some light boxes in for those, but it's just taking second priority to all our other projects.
Okay. I can't really think of anything else. If you think I've forgotten anything, I'm sure we'll be in touch.
So what time are you all planning on showing up?
Well, I know we want to start around 12, so we'll show up whenever you think it's the right time.
Yeah, we actually changed our hours recently. We had
open at 11:30 now?
Yeah, 11:30. Yeah, we were doing 10 for a while in the holidays, and because of the food, we're trying to appeal to the lunch crowd. So we're opening a little before noon. So yeah, open at 11:30. I'm thinking that the earlier on Saturday, the better. Maybe like 10 or so. I think would be good. I'll probably be here like at 9:30.
Okay.
Just collecting my sanity and sort of arranging the room a little bit.
Okay.
But I think 10, I'd be comfortable if I had like at least 1 or 2 here around 10.
Okay. I don't think that's a problem at all.
Help and sort out any last minute issues. And then I'm scheduled till 6, but I'll stay until Joe's done helping clean up and that sort of thing.
Sounds great. Well, we'll have people helping clean up too. So we'll do whatever it takes.
Excellent.
I guess that's about it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Well, great. Do you mind if she runs around and takes the camera through?
No, go for it.
All right.
This is a classic arcade
Make it
area
awesome.
over here, so I want to focus on that a little bit.
All right. So
Make sure you got all the machines. So which defender are we gonna use?
So-
the box and the multi-box?
Your question on the Defender, I got a request in from things that have been absolutely swamped lately. But the
I
thing
just
is,
had mine redone, and it's up and running and working really well.
nice. So this one works. Is this typical to have the reverse button over on the other side?
Yeah, it's obviously it's
Okay.
not ideal.
Right.
Everybody's not really a fan of using a box. They'd rather have the actual machine. So I don't know what, like you said.
Alright, so we're going through these games over here too. It's like Crazy Sea Wolf. It's like a bunch of Star Wars games and stuff. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and this is just kind of downstairs. This is like they said this is the classic game section. Hard.
Well, it's box. It's heavy. Yeah, I know.
The thing is, this one's reliable.
So this is kind of part of it. I'm gonna go around because there's like a crazy stairs. I don't know if you can see anything or hear me anymore. I guess be here at some point, I'm sure. Whoever I'm talking to. So, and then we have stairs, and then there's games all over the place. So yeah, these are more of like pinball games. It looks like they rewind everything. More pinball games. Pinball games. Some pros, obviously. There's like more pinballs and pinball games and just games everywhere. Crazy. You can't tell, but it's actually like really nice graphics. All these look funky and broken, but they're all in pristine condition, I promise. Mortal Kombat. Not Mortal Kombat, whatever, Street Fighter. I think I have that game. And I can't see it too well. These are chair games. Sit inside that one. Sit inside all of these. Dude, there's like games everywhere. Just talking to a camera, nothing to see. So basically games everywhere. It's the best thing ever. And we already talked to a guy, it's legal, that bring all this stuff. Man, look at it. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you've noticed, that's like I've just walked all over this place. More riding games. You ride the rides. Those are the best. Game after game. Look, there's Alien. Yeah, it goes all the way back there. Oh, there's Barton. Oh, it's not cool. More games. Shooting games. Alright, stairs. Crazy nerd things that I love. Some old pin boards. Yes, that's what they're called. Can't really, I guess you can't really see it, but just like a bunch of crazy slot games and stuff. It's crazy. I walked downstairs. I don't know if you know. Or not. But yeah, it's pretty much insane. That thing is huge. Cool. Oh, there's Hungry Hippos. That's like the best game ever. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, and this thing. It's like a lion. Yeah, it's a lion. It has a giant wheel in its mouth. Last time we were here, we saw this girl, and she'd spun the wheel like one turn after us, because we let her go in front of us, and she got like the 2,000, I think is the prize. And it was just coming out, and she was there for like 15 minutes trying to get all the tokens out. Tickets, whatever. So, silly little games everywhere. Games. There's all these games. And look! And basketball games. All these. There's a lot of games here at Pinballz, obviously. And yeah, so I'm excited that you get to see all this stuff even though you're not here. Yeah, all this nonsense in here. We're back to the other side has all this stuff. But look, there's Matt, he's over there. Yep. And there's helicopter games. Crazy slot games and a face thing. Take pictures. So, yep, that's pretty much Pinballz. Yep.